What's up, guys? Eli the Ninja back again. I wanted to show you guys a quick clip that I got on Livefire a while back where I can actually just explain my thought process and why I made certain plays along the way. I think it touches on a lot of things that are quite important in Halo Infinite, like spawn prediction, positioning, awareness of various angles. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Oh, is shields. Yeah, cuts.
All right, so when we join the clip here, I myself am currently at Sandbags. In this corner, I have one surviving teammate here in A. One of my teammates just died somewhere out here. Another teammate has died here. And our last call out that we heard was that an enemy is Cuts. So the reason I'm sitting in this corner here is because I'm imagining the routes of this player that was called out Cuts. So he may choose to route through top mid and show up Sandbags, in which case I will be hidden and my teammate will be able to shoot him, pull his attention, and I'll be able to kill them easily. Additionally, the other route of this enemy that is Cuts could potentially go to screens and jump Sandbags, or just go all the way into A, which I'm also quite hidden from, being in this corner by the Sandbags. As a general rule of thumb, if you and one other teammate are the only survivors on the team, you should always seek to play within each other's sight lines, such that if enemies do approach, you can end up in a 2v1 situation instead of traveling off by yourself and finding yourself on the wrong end of that 2v1 situation.
I'm watching you.
A plot. Top mid right now.
Top mid.
Top mid.
Help. I'm one shot.
Three done.
Well, last guy's in A.
All right, he's gonna spawn his teammates there. Okay, and when we hop back in, we saw that my plan worked out to perfection. We did successfully bait enemies to come in through top mid, where I got the easy double kill after also assisting my teammate who needed some help in A. Our teammates did also spawn at B, which kind of gave us the perfect opportunity to kill these players on the Sandbags. Now, since we killed 3 very quickly within each other, I'm already thinking about controlling their next spawn cycles. That's why you saw me quickly route across top mid. By doing this and getting to C fast enough and just existing in this space, I'm actually blocking all of the spawns, back tower, mud, and dummies. So since I'm here, I'm actually not quite close enough to block some of these dummy spawns. But at the same time, I do have teammates that are still alive at Sandbags. And one of our teammates actually just died in A and said that there is still an enemy in A. Now, you also heard me in the comms say he's gonna spawn his teammates there. But afterwards, I realized that my teammates were moving towards those spawn points, which means the game is not gonna spawn his teammates right next to him. Instead, it's going to find the closest adjacent spawn point that is safe for his teammates. So in this case, it's not going to choose back B or nest. Instead, the overshield region is going to be the safest part of the map for the game to choose. And that's what leads me to my next play here.
No, a window size, small window.
Nice.
It should spawn back. Oh, I spawned here. That means he's at a spawn.
Perfect. Once again, my prediction was correct. I was able to quickly route down the Cuts and find enemies that had spawned by overshield. And we had a perfect pinch to kill these 2 enemies outside. At the same time, my teammates are now at the Sandbags and next to key door as well. So I'm already starting to think about the next spawn. So I've also routed to the point that I am now down here. And the way the game works in this situation is it's going to try to find the safest spawn point away from where your team is. So I'm thinking to myself that, you know, this area is open and so is the tower. But to the game, the tower looks like a more attractive spawn point for the enemies because it's a little bit further away from the, you know, enemies, which are technically my teammates. It's a little bit further away from the opposing team, so it's going to often choose to spawn them back tower. So my prediction in this next sequence was that the enemies would spawn around this area and that they would decide to route through back tower and show up on the elbow.
Okay, now these
Watch elbow.
On top mid.
Probably elbow here in a sec. Yep.
Got
Bottom
a
tower
C spawn,
spawn. I
you see
stuck
him?
one. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a god stick.
One here, Dizzy. Be careful.
Where you at, boys?
Where's the over? Spoiler alert, I did not get the overkill here, but I hope this was a great explanation of just understanding the spawn systems and how they work based on which enemies are still on the map, where they are and where your teammates are, can make the game very easy to play. It's a pretty simple equation. Once you get it down, all then it comes down to is the timing of the deaths and the spawns, and understanding that as your teammates move around the map, they are going to continually influence the first spawner, and then your teammates might move a little bit further and influence the second spawner. Once you have this system down, you can predict every single spawn point throughout an entire game, so long as your team is taking enough space to block enough spawns. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. This might actually show up in more Halo fans' algorithm if you do so. I'd also like to take this opportunity to announce that I am doing a 20% off promo on my personal Medify lessons right now. You can find my info at medify.gg/@EliTheNinja. And use the code that's on the screen now. That will get you 20% off of your first session. And we can actually break down your gameplay and analyze some of the habits that you might be missing that are holding you back from the next step. Right now, I have lots of students that have gone from plat to diamond, from diamond to onyx, from low onyx to higher onyx. I've been coaching a few pro players as well. So no matter your skill level, I'll be able to help you out. Just feel free to hit me up. And that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.